was the start of the solo I played yesterday by Andy Powell in Wishbone. So on this album I absolutely love, it's Wishbone's live dates, and it's the first of the live Wishbone albums. It's mainly tracks off the first 3 albums, Wishbone Ash, Pilgrimage and Argus, as I'm sure you know. It's got one wild card, which is a blues by Jimmy Reed, called Baby What You Want Me To Do, which is, you know, pretty well known blues. It's playing a straight rumpa-dump in that rhythm, and that, you know, and I get there. I'm going up, right? After 2 verses of vocals, there's a lap steel solo by Ted Turner. He'd apparently learnt to play the lap steel that he does in Rock and Roll Widow very, very well. And he plays this absolutely in-your-face lap steel solo that if you saw him in those days, he'd stand behind it, you know, like it was an ironing board, and just wail it out. And then comes Andy Powell's solo, and later on in the song there's a harmony lead line that is one of the fruitiest twin lead things I've ever heard in my life. And if you'd like to tell me why you think that is, whether it was the fact that the 2 guitarists got on as people, or whether it was a choice of notes, or whether it was a choice of sounds, or what, I'd be really interested. But the notes just seem to sing like you were listening to the Everly Brothers sing. Right, so Andy Powell's solo comes, as I say, in the end of that blues rundown that we all know, you know, where somebody in the blues is going to go. You know that bit, right? Andy plays. Right, so he's got that phrase to begin with. So the first thing we hear is this very assertive. Right? We start by bending the C in the G, and then go from G to F. That bend, and then this trill. So that's our intro. As intros to a blues go, this is an absolute beauty, right? So, next line. Right? That line's got a real snap to it. There's a lot of real snap in this solo. So far we've got B flat to B, pause. Right, this time again we're playing off that G position. And then this little snap. Then another pause. Then he plays one G note, that bit, and then I went into the C, right? So take that bit really, really slowly, right? So far we've got pause, snap, one G, then that repeated lick. So I've got boom, boom. And then the final bit, this is a bit I think is the most interesting of all. Right? So that comes off a B flat, and we end up on the A note, the 9th. Then I kind of pull off, it's not kind of pull off, it is a pull off. So we've got, then a bend off the C. Right, so we've got this bend, end on the B flat, and then we go, but we play an E. So the band hit the C, and Andy plays. I don't know about you, but as a blues phrase that just absolutely kills me. So it's coming off the B flat. So we've got first finger in B flat, bend to C, then G, G, F, E. And this is the second half on the C chord. I move position for this bit because you then, which is, you know, quite bluesy. It sounds fine, but I think it's better to go. And we're into that very major bluesy position now. So after, jump up the neck. Alright, so again we're playing very Clapton. Right, or bending the D. C. This time the bend goes slightly higher in the D. Right, anyone who listens to a lot of blues will know. So we're getting near the end here. Ba, ba, ba. Right. That ending, by the way, that's pure Clapton. Right. So, after the jump up the neck, big gap, big bend, repeated bend in A, and then on to the next verse. So that's it. Andy Powell solo in Baby What You Want Me To Do, written by Jimmy Reed. It's one of the few covers I think Wishbone did. They did latterly they did Rocket in My Pocket by Little Feat, and they did Helpless by Eddie Kendrick, and offhand I can't think of too many more. But that's the I said this, everything's off the first 3 album. I forgot they do Rock and Roll Widow as well, which is from Wishbone 4. So this is the 5th Wishbone Ash album, the first of the live one, and it's got Jimmy Reed's Baby What You Want Me To Do.